Well, she wants to know how these work. These are hot water solar collectors, but the hot water doesn't actually go through the tube. It only goes through this header up here. There's a copper fin that's in the evacuated tube, and the copper fin gets hot and goes up to a copper diode that's in this manifold, and the water, well, it actually is a water glycol mix, so we don't have to worry about it. It's a closed loop, so we don't have to worry about it freezing. But it goes up into this manifold and it takes the heat that way. So we have 30 tubes, and we have 3 arrays of 30, so we have approximately 90 tubes. That array has a couple tubes missing, but so there are these are actually made by Maxim, and they're evacuated tube solar collectors for hot water.
So in wintertime when it snows, do they start steaming and snow melting off them and everything?
Pretty much. It slides before it really steams.
Do you heat all your hot water with this?
Not all of it, but it does. In the summertime, it's probably almost all of it. In the wintertime, I'm also preheating the in-floor hot water system and the hot water. So the instantaneous hot water heater works real good with solar because it can boost the temperature. If I only get the solar tanks up to 100 degrees, then it can boost it up to the other 120 or 130, depending on what temperature you have your hot water set at.
So how far are these from the house?
They're about 150 feet.
So does that take a pretty big pump then to circulate fluids down to them?
Well, not really, because part of the idea of putting them downhill was hot water rises, and so they don't thermal siphon effectively fast enough to remove the heat, but we didn't have to put in a large pump.
Certainly helps have the convection in the loop.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty complicated system with a lot of different pieces to it. How much time do you have to spend maintaining everything, keeping it all functional?
Surprisingly, very little. I do come check on the status of the batteries occasionally, mostly for my own peace of mind. The thing that requires the most maintenance are the lead-acid batteries. There are batteries that are more expensive that are a lot less maintenance. You need to at least every 6 months, and it would be better if it was done every 4 months, to just add water to the batteries and check the oil on and water level in the generator. So really about 2 or 3 times a year. And then just checking on it once every other week or so. If I have a party or something, I'll run the generator just so that I don't worry about my guests leaving all the lights on and the TV on and the stereo on, and